Hello again everyone. Today I'm doing a review on a monitor, a new monitor that I've bought. This is the Logitech 27GS85Q-B. It's a monitor that I got on sale, this one right here. I got it for this price, but I think they're all sold out now, and now they are about £380. So it's a quite expensive monitor. It's a 200Hz monitor. It is a QHD Nano IPS. It has a DCI P3 color range, so it's not RGB. It is it's got about 1 billion colors versus, I don't know what RGB is. I think it's about 250 odd million, but the colors are much nicer on this monitor than a standard IPS monitor. The Nano IPS is sort of, I think it's the best IPS panel you could get, or one of the best. I don't know if it's the best, but this monitor is great. I've got the ghosting test up here just to show you all that there's no smearing at all. It might be a bit blurry because I'm using my phone camera, but I'm trying to keep up with the UFOs just to show you guys that there's practically no smearing at all on this monitor. The menu is very easy to use on this monitor. I'll quickly zoom out and just bring it up. Let's bring the settings up. So it's a very nice looking menu for a monitor. I've never used an UltraGear monitor, so for me this is nice. But yeah, 200Hz is the overclocked refresh rate. Standard is capped at 180, but it is a 10-bit monitor as well. So this is a 10-bit color monitor. The previous monitor I was using was the Asus one. I'm sure you've all seen the video, but it was a 260Hz 8-bit color monitor. So this one's got, the colors are a bit nicer compared to the other one, a bit more accurate. This one is 60Hz less. However, I've sort of thought I'd give it a try because I haven't had a new monitor in, what, when's the last time I got the other monitor? About 2 years ago. Thought I'd give this one a try. I thought dropping down to 200Hz is not that much of an issue, and I've sort of got a better color, or better colors out of it, and better visuals. This comes with adaptive sync, so what I mean is G-Sync and FreeSync from NVIDIA both work. I'll quickly go through the settings if you guys choose to get this monitor. The settings I've got it on is Gamer 1. They're a bit different from Asus settings, so yeah, Gamer 1, and then I've put the overclock on just to get the max refresh rate out of it, which is 200Hz. The adaptive sync, once you put the overclock on, it's automatically extended, which is what you'd want it on anyway. It's the best one. Black stabilizer. This is just, it's a nice little feature on this monitor, because IPS monitors are known to have pretty washed out blacks, and you know, the blacks are quite nice on this monitor actually. Not as good as a VA panel or a OLED, of course, but for a IPS monitor, they're very good. The black stabilizer setting I recommend to put it on, or I personally use, is 30. This makes the blacks a bit nicer and deeper. I think standard it comes on 50, which makes the blacks a bit brighter. Really is up to personal preference, but this is what I have it on. Response time, I haven't put it on the fastest setting. I've put it on fast just to avoid any smearing with the UFO. If you put it on faster, which I've done now, you'll see that there is a bit of overshoot. If I zoom in for you, if you see there's that little outline on the UFO. You can see it on some of them. That little white outline on the legs and the back of the UFOs, that is overshooting. So we don't really want that on a monitor. So that's why the best setting for me and for everyone else, I would say, is fast. This makes it so there's no overshoot and there's no smearing, so you'll see the image as it's meant to be seen. Standard crosshairs, FPS counters, all that stuff. You don't really use that. You'd use a third-party software for that probably. Brightness, I've got it on 100%. I'm one of those guys that like a really bright monitor. I play in a dimly lit room, so I know normally people play on lower brightness, but I'm a weirdo, I guess, so I play on 100. I put the contrast on 85. You can drop the brightness down, and the contrast, depending on preference, I've just got it on 100 and then 85 for contrast. Sharpness, I got it on 70. Anything sharper than that, and it gets a bit like rigidy around the edges, I don't really like it. Gamut, I've got it on mode 2. I think it's the best one. I'm not going to try the other ones because they look horrible. I like a cool temperature, so I've set it to cool. You can manually set it as well. You can experiment with that, but I've got it on cool. I'm just going to show my settings. All the colors on 50, standard, how it was straight out of the box. And I've got it plugged in on the DisplayPort plug. HDR is off and DAS is on. DAS is like, it's not really similar to ELMB Sync on an Asus monitor, but it's it's an anti-blur technology that doesn't dim your monitor. So I've got it on and it's very good in my opinion. The monitor itself is very sturdy, similar stand to my old Asus monitor. The back is very nice. It's a very thin screen, as you could see. The bezels are very nice as well. The stand itself, it does go up and down, and then it tilts left and right. Oh, I have to do it with two hands, but it does tilt left and right, up and down, standard. It's got a bit of a cable management thing on the back there. You could clip on and clip off if you want. But overall, it's a very good monitor. Yeah, any questions, you can leave them down in the comments. Right now, the sale is off, unfortunately, but for the price I got it for, which was about £230 or 250, round about there, I'd say it is a great monitor. Maybe for the standard price of 350 or 380, I don't think I wouldn't really buy it, but if it goes on sale again, I really recommend it. It is a great monitor. I've been using it for about a week now, just over a week and a half, and it's been great. But yeah, any comments, leave it down below. Thank you for watching.